Hi, my name is Nelson, and this is the Sir Nelson Online English channel. Today, I'm going to teach you how to write an essay. This video is the second. In the first video, I taught you how to discuss questions that require you to discuss two sides. In this video, I'm going to show you how to discuss one side. This is suitable for students who are getting ready for international exams like Ielts, or if you are simply interested in academic English. This video is for you. Discussing one side. Our topic is smoking should be stopped. Do you agree or disagree? There is a word or. Or means choose one, not both sides. So you cannot say I agree and disagree, because the question clearly tells you to choose one. So if you choose one side, this is what you do. We know that an essay has three parts: the introduction, the body, and the general conclusion. Now, let's begin with the introduction. In the introduction, in such a type of question, you state which side you are going to discuss. Are you going to agree or disagree? Choose one and you tell us in the introduction whether you're going to agree or disagree. You must show us the side you belong to. For example, in the first video, I taught you how to write an introduction. It is the same. The only difference is here, you are not going to discuss two sides. You are going to choose one side. So you have to put all the parts of the introduction that I gave you. You begin with the general statement, the first side, the contrasting phrase, the second side. You respect both opinions, and then you give the side you are going, you give your side. For example, the words in red, I'm reading the words in red. In my opinion, I agree with the former view and I'm against the second idea. You can either put that or leave it. What is important, it is clear that you agree with the former view. What is the former view? Smoking should be regulated. Why? Because you believe it is bad. Why is it bad? Tell us, give us your reasons. The reasons are presented below. That is the introduction. And then you go to practice one. Write your introduction. Do you agree or disagree? Okay, write your introduction. Pause the video, go to your WhatsApp group and start typing. We go after the introduction, we go to the body. In the body, begin with the signpost, just like we did in the first video, and then write your topic sentence. I told you in the previous video that the topic sentence is the most important sentence in a paragraph. It is the driver of the paragraph. Everything in the paragraph must be connected to the topic sentence. So you should be careful when you are designing your topic sentences. Example, first, the word first is a signpost. Of course, in the previous video, I gave you very many synonyms. You don't have to use first all the time. Governments and people get a lot of money. Now, this is called the topic sentence. If you remember, in the first video, I gave you the same point. But in the first video, the paragraph was for advantages, not one disadvantage. Now, with this type, when you agree, you give a point. You give the advantage or the disadvantage, depending on your introduction. First, governments and people get a lot of money. How? You give us examples. You give details. Take China, for example. It is a very obvious case. Its government collects millions of taxes from companies that sell cigarettes. I want you to notice that this paragraph is for money. Nothing else. Everything in this paragraph is for money. If you want to add any other idea, you should have added it to the topic sentence. You can even put 10 ideas if you can. As long as you have put it in the topic sentence, you can add on it. But in this sentence, my topic sentence is about money. Now, first tell us, how does government make money? Which government? In my example, I say China. How? Taxes. There are very many types of taxes. Income tax, VAT, there are many types. You can even tell us some of the taxes that government uses to collect money. All those ones are examples. They are supporting sentences. I can give you a second example. Various governments, you can see the topic sentence has the word government and it has a lot of money. In the second example, first, government gets money through taxes. What other way? Are there other ways government can get money from cigarettes apart from taxes? Yes. So you give another example. Various African governments get lots of dollars by selling cigarettes to other countries. That is foreign revenue. It is not only taxes, but also money by selling. But this is not clear enough. You give a specific examples. Like I have not given you examples of taxes, but you should give us which kind of taxes and how much. That information you should have it. A case in point is Uganda. I want you to see how I'm using the phrase a case in point. Learn from me and train yourself to use it when we go to the practice section. In 1999, now I'm talking about Uganda. I'm going to get a case in point is Uganda. That means I'm going to give an example in Uganda of how government gets money, foreign revenue from selling cigarettes. In 1999, I give the year because this is a specific example. Specific examples are always very, very helpful. In 1999, it received $2 million. I know the amount. Specific from the sale of tobacco and cigarettes. So that means that's an example of a country which gets a lot of revenue from selling tobacco. In addition, now I have finished the part of government. I have given you the different ways of how governments can get money from smoking or cigarette products. I can add on, there are very many, they are not only two. Now, I write the word in addition. In addition means I'm adding more information to the topic sentence. And what is the topic sentence? Governments and people get a lot of money. As you can see, I have talked about the government, but I have not said anything about the people. And it is here in the topic sentence. So when you are designing the topic sentence, it is better to put two ideas. One, you support one, and then you go to the other. You write the word in addition, and then you support the other point. But you should have put it in the topic sentence. My topic sentence has one point, money. But I have to people to explain, how does government get money? And how do people get money? Of course, people don't get money by taxes because it is only government which can tax. But also people can get money in different ways. So it is your job to explain. When you are writing the topic sentence, it is better to put at least two ideas. Now, me, it is one idea, get a lot of money. But I have put two, government and people. There has to be a hanging point in the topic sentence, which you come back to collect. Now we go to the people. I have given many examples of how governments get money. Now, let me go to the people. In addition, citizens get jobs. Which citizens? Which jobs? In order to see this point clearly, let us see an example. Examples are very, very important, specific examples. Citizens get jobs. Which citizens? Where? When? Which jobs? Many women with their children. Who gets the job? Who are citizens? I give an example. Women and children are seen on the streets of West Africa. Where? West Africa, on the streets, selling cigarette or tobacco products. I have given you an example. Citizens is a general word. I have given you an example of women. Another person can give an example of men, doctors, this, that. There are very many examples. What is important is to give an example. The word citizens is large. So it is good for you to give a specific examples. When you give a point, you give a general point and then you go to the specific. Now, many women and children, where? West Africa, selling tobacco products. That's an example. They get money to feed their families. I've added more information. It is clear that smoking is helpful because the smokers will come and buy. When they buy, people get money. So why should you stop something where people, this is where people get money to feed their families? But my point has an example. There is a signpost to show that I'm going to give an example. And I have given you very many signposts to show examples. But I don't stop there. I can give another specific example. A recent study suggests that 1% of women in Nigeria, now I'm moving away from West Africa, I'm even going into specific. Which country? Nigeria. 1% of women in Nigeria sell tobacco, but Nigeria is a big country. I can give a city in Nigeria. So specific examples are very helpful. Now that is our point. A recap, signpost, topic sentence, example, more examples. In addition, add more information to the topic sentence, give a specific example. Now the first point is finished. Now we go to the second point. The second point, you are the ones going to do it. Pause the video and start writing the second point. Now, I have given you the first point. The first point is governments and people get a lot of money. That is an advantage of smoking. There are many. It is not only that. I want you to create another one. Another good thing of smoking. What other thing? Design your topic sentence well, because remember, you have to put in addition. But there are very many synonyms of in addition. You don't have to use in addition all the time. Okay, go to the second point and design or write your paragraph following the first paragraph. Pause the video, go to your WhatsApp group, start typing and send your answer. Practice 3. In conclusion, therefore, smoking should not be banned because governments and people earn revenue. That is the point I discussed in the first paragraph. Which point have you discussed? Now you get the topic sentence and you put it here in the conclusion. And in this paragraph that you have written, get your topic sentence and you add it here. And that would be the general conclusion. So that will be the whole point. Practice 4, agree. Practice 5, disagree. So you're going to write 2 essays. The first essay, you agree. The second essay, you disagree. Remember, an essay has introduction, body, and general conclusion. So I wish you the best. Pause the video, go to your WhatsApp group, and start typing the 2 paragraphs. Now we have learned how to discuss questions that require one side and then both sides. See you next time.